Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are going to be going over my top 10 favorite tracks from 2024. And first off, we have HSM Training Day by the man Mouse. Now this track is absolutely phenomenal, man. It has the perfect amount of roughness, it has an amazing amount of flow, and the ruts hold you very well, man. Overall, Mouse just absolutely nailed this track, bro. Prior to this, the only Mouse track I had played was Mouse Motor Park, and man, he did phenomenal. Now, it does look similar to Mouse Motor Park because it does have the same dirt and all of that, but overall, an amazing track. Now, we are on to Hydra Hill in the second spot. Now, keep in mind, these are not in any particular order, but this track is absolutely crazy, especially being that this was Hydra Retro's second track. Or no, this was Hydra Retro's first track. His second track is coming up later. But this track is crazy, man. The differences in elevation just make it such a blast. And right here where you're coming up and then you go through the house is just insane, man. The entire track is just very flowy, very fast, and just a very fun track to race on, man. And this track was free actually on MXB mods, and I guess it was based in his backyard. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so now we are up on 602 Raceway by the man Kells under the exhibit tracks thing. So this track right here is really good, man. It is a sand track, but Kells always comes through when he's making a track. He always just creates such great tracks, bro. He's definitely one of the best track creators in MX bikes, and he showed it with this one. The elevation changes on this, the flow on this, and then I think if it was soft soil, it wouldn't be as fun. I like the fact that it's a mixture. Like, some parts are soft soil, some parts are sand, and the sand slows you down in all the right spots. So it's just overall an amazing track, and definitely one of my favorites of 2024. And this one right here is Flo Villa 2, the sequel to the iconic Flo Villa by the man King MX. Now this was released under RD Tracks, and he really just knocked this out of the park. Now, this has the exact same layout as far as corners, straights, and turns and all of that stuff as Flo Villa 1, but it has different jumps and is in reverse from the first one. But this one has a crazy amount of flow and definitely fits the name Flo Villa very well. It is a little bit more technical than some of King MX's other tracks, but nonetheless, it is still very fun and definitely deserving of everyone to go pick up. This one is on the shop. Now, for the next spot, we have Snake Pit. Snake Pit is one of my all-time favorite tracks ever that I've ever played. And it just so happened that it came out in 2024. So it is only fitting that it's on this list, man. Hell Machine just makes some of the best tracks. Now, we haven't seen much from him since Steckenberg dropped, but he does help with the outdoor series, and now I believe he's helping Stone Rider with the Supercross series this year. So he hasn't really released anything new solo, but I'm hoping to see something from him soon, man. He did just build a Supercross track on my new track, Serpent's Pass, which if you haven't got, go pick up, man. It's on the shop. But Hell Machine, just one of the best track creators in the game. Coming up after that, now we have Walnut V2, the sequel to probably the most played track in all of MX Bikes history, man. Fat Muppet does not miss, man. The dude has created so many tracks that are just consistently played in lobbies. Farm 14, Walnut, Redbud, like, he just does not miss. The man is an amazing track creator, man, and I'm really hoping that he said he retired after this. I'm really hoping he didn't retire. I'm really hoping that he's working on something else, because if you look at where he is with this track compared to his other ones, he stepped up the bar so much for this track, and I would hate to see him retire after putting out his best work. So All right, so now we are on Whiptown, USA by the man Checkers. By the way, shout out to Checkers, man. Checkers is an awesome dude, bro. He really is. Very nice guy. He reached out to me after I released Serpent's Pass and told me how good the track was and how far I've stepped up my game and everything like that. So shout out to Checkers for that, man. But this track right here is flat out awesome, and it definitely fits the name Whiptown, USA, because pretty much every jump on the track you can just throw massive whips on, bro. So definitely go pick this one up. Now we are on Pine Creek MX, and this is by the man Callum. Now he dropped this one for free on mods, and it is a sand track, but this is one of the more fun sand tracks that I've ever played. This track is absolutely phenomenal, and it races really well. Like the races that I've had on this track, the battles that I've had, it's just so fun, man. Like if you have not played this track, definitely head on over to mods and check it out, because it's just so good. It really is. Like the way it flows and the corners, and it has just the right amount of challenge to it. This track is just so fun, and that's why it's in the top 10 of 2024, man. And it was free, which is always a plus. Now we are up on Rio Fortuna by the man Kevin Fuela. Now this track is crazy. So it comes with 2 Supercross tracks and the 1 Motocross track, and I just love the way Fuela makes his tracks, bro. And if you look at this track even, which just came out I think like 4 months ago, up to where he's at now with Minios and the RD Alive compound and some of the other tracks that he's released, he has just put the bar up every time. He just keeps getting better and better, and man, there's nothing really else to say about that. If you have not checked this track out, this is on the MX Bike Shop, and it is definitely deserving of you going and downloading it, because Kevin Fuela he does not miss, man. I think a lot of the track creators on this list just do phenomenal work all around. Now we are on to the next track in the list, which is Diablo MX, which is actually the second track by Hydra Retro, man. The man came out this year and released 2 free tracks, and both of them were absolute bangers. Now, I wished Hydra Hill would have stuck around a little bit more in the online server rotation. It seemed to have kind of left that kind of quickly, but I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that he released Diablo MX really quick after that, man. And yeah, it's such a good track, very flowy, and the racing is absolutely amazing, man. So do yourself a favor and go pick this track up. You will not regret it. If you haven't picked it up yet, I don't know what you're doing, man. But drop your comment down below. Let me know which one of these tracks you would have left off the list, and which one would you put on the list and why, man. Also, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys join that Discord, man. Other than that, that's gonna do it for us today. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.